The #1 overall team in the college football playoffs, Oregon, taking on 8 seed Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. Ducks haven't played in nearly a month, and it showed. First quarter, Will Howard swings it over to Jeremiah Smith. He makes a guy miss in the secondary, and it's off to the races. He goes 45 yards for the touchdown, and within 1 minute of play, Oregon already trails 7-0. Later in the quarter, the Buckeyes strike again. This time, Howard goes deep to Emeka Egbuka. He comes up with the catch in traffic. Ducks down 14-0 with still over 7 minutes in the first quarter. Moving to the closing seconds of the first half, Oregon finally showing some life. Dylan Gabriel under pressure, scrambling, looking towards the end zone, and he finds Trayshawn Holden in the back of it for the score. Oregon converts the 2-point conversion, but they head into the half trailing 34-8. Ducks had some momentum, but just like that, it was snatched right away from him. Third quarter, Travion Henderson getting into the action. He takes the pitch up the left side, gets a block, and forces his way into the end zone. Oregon suffers their first loss of the season, and it comes in the worst time. They fall to Ohio State 41-21. Sports reporter Erin Sinde has more from Pasadena.
As much time as Oregon had to prepare for the Rose Bowl, the Ducks came out against Ohio State and were shell-shocked by the Buckeyes' offense, digging themselves a hole in the first half that they were unable to climb out of.
Obviously, with a team like that going down that much in the first half, it's almost impossible to come back after that. Gave it our best shot, and unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Well, I think they were able to find some shot opportunities. They caught us in a couple coverages that gave them the chance to have success. And you can decide, okay, we're going to try to pressure, and that's still going to leave some one-on-ones. But they got us in some situational checks, some stuff that was, successful. And they have great players, right? I mean, they have some guys out there that made plays, and you have to give those guys credit.
Ohio State freshman wide receiver Jeremiah Smith was unstoppable with 161 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half alone.
Yeah, he's strong. He attacks the ball in the air as well as any receiver I've seen. I mean, the guy's NFL ready. He's that talented. He's very special. And, Will Howard did a great job of getting the ball to him tonight. And he's tough to defend. He's physical. He's got all the tools. So, really talented player.
Like Coach Lanning and all of them did a really good job of scheming. It was just, like I said, just misassignments. I had a missed tackle that ended up scoring. Just little things like that, little key details. I feel like it wasn't nothing just outlandish, but definitely, like I said, just miscommunication and bad eyes.
So the Ducks suffer their first loss of the season. That ends right here in the Rose Bowl. But Ohio State, they'll move on to the college football playoff semifinals where they'll face Texas in the Cotton Bowl. But from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, I'm Erin Sinde.